Hello viewers, hello professional colleagues. Today we will talk about the RCM and the GST. Usually the supplier of a service is required to pay tax, the liability cost on the supplier on forward charge. And he has to, suppose he collects GST on invoices and pays let's say 18%. The recipient can take benefit of ITC, input tax credit. Suppose supplier does not collect separately. Instead of 18%, he need pay only 18 divided by 118. 18 divided by 118 only. In such case, recipient will not get any benefit of ITC. In the case of insurance agents, it comes under RCM, reverse charge mechanism. In such cases, recipient has to pay tax under RCM. In 1 month he pays, the next month he takes reversal evening. So in the case of an insurance agent, agent is the supplier of service and insurance company is the recipient of that service. So insurance company has to pay, let's say 18% under RCM, and there is no liability on insurance agent even if it crosses 20 lakhs. There is no liability because it comes under RCM. And nowadays we also find that certain services come under both forward charge as well as reverse charge. If a supplier of service, let's say landlord, in the case of rent, landlord is a registered person, he pays GST under forward charge under FC. And if he collects separately, then the tenant, the recipient can take benefit of input tax credit. Suppose he is an unregistered person. Suppose the landlord is an unregistered person and the tenant is a registered person. So the liability cost on the tenant by way of RCM. And he pays GST on rent, say 18% by way of RCM. And he takes a benefit reversal in the subsequent month, if any. Suppose both are unregistered, that is landlord as well as tenant, then there is no question of GST on forward or by RCM. There is no question of GST on supplier as well as on recipient if both are unregistered. Of course, the income of the landlord should be below 20 lakhs and as well as the turnover or the supply of the tenant. If it's a businessman with a tenant, below 20 lakhs. Or in such cases, there is no question of RCM. In the case of tenant, instead of 20 lakhs, if it deals only in goods, then it's 40 lakhs. If it's not a service provider, right? In such cases, that is turnover below 40 lakhs, there is no question of registration for him. In such cases, there is no RCM. Thank you, viewers. Thank you. We'll have more and more deliberations on this issue. There are various opinions, various doubts on this subject, rent. I invite your suggestions, queries, and discussions and debate on this. Thank you. Thank you.